most couples choose to remain together even after there has been an infidelity. If you are the one who strayed, your marriage is on shaky ground, and unless you can solve the problems that led you into the arms of another man, your marriage could end up in worse shape after your affair than it was before. But the aftermath of an affair can also be an opportunity to work out what is wrong with your marriage and make it even stronger than it was before. But your biggest challenge is going to be regaining his trust after you cheated. Your first step to absolutely, permanently say goodbye to your lover and focus your energies on the marriage. There will be pain and a lot of hurt feelings between you and your husband, but giving up your relationship with the man you cheated with is an important indication on your part that you are committed to rebuilding your marriage. When followed by other promises of changes in your behavior and doing what you must to meet your husband's needs, it's a strong start in the right direction. But you may not have that option. Perhaps your affair ended because you and your lover lost interest in each other, or maybe he was the one who ended it. Now you find yourself married to a man who is hurt, angry, and doesn't trust you. What can you do to rebuild your relationship under these circumstances? For starters, you can show genuine remorse. You may not feel guilty for cheating on your husband. You may, in fact, still feel that you were justified because of your unhappiness with your spouse. And your husband probably feels that he is not at fault in any way either. In fact, he is probably feeling a little self-righteous, along with his hurt and disappointment. Each of you is looking at the other as the cause of the trouble. But if neither of you take responsibility for the problems in your marriage, there is no way you can fix them. You have probably already apologized, and that's important. But more important than you saying that you're sorry is to facilitate communication between the two of you so that you can start taking the steps necessary to rebuild your relationship. That means that you both need to stop making the other feel guilty, and each of you take responsibility for what you've done wrong. We all tend to feel a little selfish when we are hurt. We want the other person to take all the blame, apologize, and give us satisfaction that we assume will make us feel better. That is not the way to fix a broken marriage, however. You need to offer your husband a deeply felt apology for having betrayed his trust and for hurting the one person you supposedly loved above all others. Your husband should apologize to you for failing to meet your emotional needs, so you felt it necessary to have them met elsewhere. And then you should try to let it go, so you can work on rebuilding your relationship, not dwell on the past. No matter how many times a day you think about your anger, don't dredge up past mistakes and complaints about things he does wrong. Each bitter remark erodes your relationship even further, damaging your love when you should be nourishing it. Once you start doing the work together in earnest, you need to start creating happy new memories to replace the unhappy one created by your infidelity. Certain events and places might trigger unhappy memories. Valentine's Day might be hard for your husband when he finds himself expected to buy cards and flowers and celebrating a holiday devoted to romance with a wife who cheated on him. You'll need to go the extra mile to start a new scrapbook of happy memories by spending the day doing something he enjoys, like a trip to the zoo or a car show. By cheating on your husband, you took the risk of destroying your marriage forever. If your husband is willing to work with you to rebuild trust and make your marriage stronger, that is a gift. It's probably true that you strayed because of problems that existed before the affair, but that does not make it your husband's fault. Both of you need to talk to each other like adults and take responsibility for your own parts in what happened. With a lot of work, a lot of tears, and a great deal of commitment, you may be able to make your marriage better and more loving than it was before. Want to solve your own relationship and get your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend back? Get your home study course at retrievealover.com. You can mend your broken heart and get your lover back starting from today. Just read all the success stories and raving reviews. For more details, visit us at retrievealover.com.